Valentine's Day, celebrate, but it's also a big day for cheaters. And it's also kind of a good time to catch an unfaithful significant other.
So how do you know if the person you love and trust isn't as trustworthy as you expected? Are there certain warning signs? Channel 4's Nikki Kimbleton joins us live. Now, Nick, you talked to a private investigator, and he says, yep, there are some telltale signs.
Well, you know, Valentine's Day is a big day for your sweetie, and unless you want to be in the doghouse, you got to do something. So what winds up happening is a lot of men will buy a flower arrangement for their wife, and then they'll buy the same one for their girlfriend. But it's not just men who are cheating, and it's not just men getting caught on Valentine's Day. In fact, take a look at this video. This is from JMA Investigations. They went undercover and followed this woman. Her face is blurred, obviously, to protect her identity. Well, her husband thought she was cheating, and he was right. She was busted. Well, Josh Askew and JMA Investigations going to be very busy today because they say today is the #1 day for cheaters. In fact, they've been booked for several weeks. They plan to be following a lot of people across the River City today, finding out if they are indeed taking time up with their significant other on February the 14th. But he says there are ways you can tell on your own. First things first, if you think your significant other is cheating, you're probably right.
When you have a receipt that has a large amount on there for flowers and you received something small and nothing that was worth the $200, then you want to maybe contact a flower shop and inquire about that, because maybe the person got flowers for their mother. You want to make sure before you go having a reaction that you don't want to deal with if that's not what really happened.
JMA Investigations gave us some really good tips. First of all, let's talk about the ladies. How to catch your man if you think that he has somebody else. Well, Josh says follow the paper trail. Look for ATM receipts around Valentine's Day. Look for their credit card slips. That's obviously applies to married couples and you have access to that type of stuff. Also look for store receipts. If you see something, as you heard him say, that's a big purchase, but you got something small, well, then something may be suspicious about that. He says, but don't freak out. Make sure that you investigate first. Now, for men, if you think that your wife, your girlfriend may be up to something, a few ways that you can tell: is she wearing any heart-shaped jewelry after Valentine's Day, or maybe some red lingerie that you did not purchase for her? One of the best things that Josh from JMA Investigations says, though, is that you need to go to a professional. Handling it on your own is not always the best option, especially if you're in a marriage and it could lead to court. We hopefully hope that's not the case, and we hope you have a happy Valentine's Day that's